thank you so much for clicking on this video and for choosing me to spend this time with. This is my channel, Once Upon a Nursery, and I am Tamra, Head Fruit Loop, and what else? You guys know it. Top Dog and your host, as always, and welcome to Fun for Friday, where you can put your babies in animal print or something with little pictures of animals, or you can have a pillow with animals, a blanket with animals. Your lovey could be an animal. You could have an animal shirt if you're in the video. You could be wearing a shirt with animals or animal print or something like that. Or you could just show me your fur babies. You don't even have to have a baby on at all. You could just show me your fur babies. And today, for my tag, I have one of the sweetest little babies. I love this girl so much. This is Nathalia Lorraine, which, I mean, a lot of you guys already know her. She's been on my channel a lot, so I've had her for quite a long time now, but I call her Thea. And she wanted to give a shout out to her cousin over at Kylayla's Precious Ones. But anyway, so this is Thea, yes, and this is her dolly. This is baby Marilyn. Named her after my friend Marilyn at Marilyn's Dollyland. But yes, this is baby Marilyn with Thea. And I wanted to show you what I want to be putting on her today. And then I have a story to tell you. It's not really like a paranormal or anything like that, but it's kind of a mysterious, I guess we could say. So you guys will recognize these socks, these little booties from last weekend I put on Maris, but I decided I didn't like them on Maris and decided to take them off of her. So she's got tights on, she's fine. But these little koala slippers, they're also too big for her too, so I decided to hijack them for Thea. I also have these little socks that are pink with little flowers and a darker pink heel and toe. And it has a little scallop topped on it. And it's got a little koala right there with little flowers on its head. And then I have this green bow that was sent by my mama Cheryl at Kylayla's Precious Ones. And I have this. It's a Pat 3 to 6 month long sleeve romper, or I call them Union Jacks. I don't know where I got that from, but I know they were called Union Jacks, something like this. But anyways, but as you can see, it's got little koalas all over it. Super, super cute for Fun for Friday. And this was also sent by Cheryl at Kylayla's Precious Ones. So I'm going to put her into this. See, these just work better for her. But I'm going to put her in this and tell you guys a story. So, okay. So, when my mom was a little girl, well, my mom was born in New Mexico. She was born in Santa Rosa, New Mexico. And so she lived in New Mexico as a child and things like that. They didn't move to California until my mom was like, I guess in her teens, something like that. Anyways, so, you know, New Mexico, lots of desert and deserty, you know, lots of sand and dirt and things. Yeah, you know, it's New Mexico. So, I've been there, but just not as an adult, so I don't really remember. But, right, so it was when my mom was a little girl, so my uncle was not in the picture yet. He had not been even thought of yet. My mom and my uncle are quite a bit apart in age. There's 16 years difference in their age. So, yeah, my mom was a little girl, and in the summertime, they used to sleep with the windows open. You know, that's what you do. And they had little dogs, little chihuahuas. My family just seems to always have chihuahuas. Anyways, and there was a fence. They had a fenced-in backyard, just like a regular old chain link fence, you know, nothing special. The gate to the fence was like, say the house is here and this is the window. The fence was like back here at the corner of the house. So my mom's window wasn't too far from the gate, but not like right next to it or anything. So, yeah, one summer night, you know, normal day, whatever. The family goes to bed, my papa, my grandma, and my mom. And my mom got woke up by the neighborhood dogs were barking. And then their little dog that they had at the time, their little dog started barking. So my mom got woke up, you know, and she didn't really do anything. Like, she didn't really get up or anything like that. But she said that she smelled the smell. She said it was one of the most god-awful smells that she has ever smelled in her life. It was like this kind of a musty smell, but kind of almost smelled like something dead at the same time. Like a musty, dead thing. I don't know. And it scared her. And, you know, she did get up, and I think she did go to my grandparents' room, but she didn't, like, go outside or anything like that. Yeah, so, and she heard, like, I'm forgetting some of the story, but my mom, when she smelled this smell, she heard, like, this kind of a rumbly, grumbly kind of sound. I don't know really how to describe it. But like low tones of like kind of growls too deep to be a dog. So yeah, that's what scared her, was hearing those sounds. And so she got up and went to my grandparents' room, and I guess she slept in there, or maybe they just put her back to bed. I don't really remember that part. But what I do remember of this story is that the next day, my mom told my grandma what had happened, like what scared her and everything. And they went and looked outside on the fence, like just to look around, you know, at the property, because they thought maybe it was like a dog or something, like a wild dog or something that had come up from the desert or something. Oh, she's dressed. And so, yeah, they went and were looking around the side yard over there by my mom's window. And you could still kind of smell the smell that my mom had smelled. My grandma was like, whoosh, oh, I smell that, you know. But they go and they looked, and on the gate, just like on like the corner of it, like there was it was only a strip like maybe that long, just, you know, maybe 5 or 6 inches. But the gate had like hair on it. Like something had brushed up against it. And I'm going to hold her up while I'm finishing my story. And so, like, my grandma looked at the hair closer, and it was like kind of brownish, reddish kind of. And it was really, really coarse. She said that's like the coarsest hair she's ever seen. But very stiff, very coarse hair, kind of an orangey brown color. And smelled terrible. So, yeah, they, you know, went and, oh, and there was also a very large footprint. I forgot. There was a very, very large footprint by the gate. But they got to talking to the neighbors and stuff, and apparently somebody had seen a large upright creature going back into the woods and stuff that was near where they lived. So, yeah. But to this day, I guess, if they were still alive, my mom and my grandma would say that they encountered a Bigfoot that night, Sasquatch. So, kind of interesting, you know. It makes you think what really was there, if it was a Sasquatch, or maybe it was an intruder in a costume. You know, you never know. You never know. But I've always liked to think that they encountered Bigfoot. That's what I like to think, is that they encountered Sasquatch. Hey, it could have been an alien in a Sasquatch suit. You never know. It was New Mexico. Anyways. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little story that I had trouble remembering parts of. But anyways, we'll be back tomorrow, of course, for Dolly Sunshine Saturday. But thank you guys so much for joining me and Thea today. Well, we changed her into this cute little koala outfit, mostly sent by Auntie Cheryl at Kylayla's Precious Ones. And of course, our little Dolly, baby Marilyn, named after Marilyn at Marilyn's Dollyland. Oh, and she was named after Lorraine Warren, by the way. I don't know if you all are familiar with the Warrens. If you like paranormal things, then you know who the Warrens are, but she is named, her middle name is after Lorraine Warren, by the way, someone who is very special to me, and so is she. All right, guys, so please consider hitting that like and subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a video. Comments and sharing are always welcome, and of course you're always welcome to do my tags over on Instagram, where I'll also have pictures of my babies on there. And there will be a short video of them available on YouTube, of her available later on YouTube. I will leave a link to my Instagram in my description. So I guess we're out of here. So from me and Thea, we love you guys so much. And we'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye!